While being cooped up at home during this pandemic, my wife and I, in terms of retaining our sanity, decided that we would go on hikes. There's a nearby park, huge park in DC, Rock Creek Park, and we would go hiking there on a regular basis. And we really enjoyed that. That helped us kind of maintain our sanity. And then one day my wife fell. She was okay. She just turned her ankle, and all of a sudden we couldn't go hiking. I was a little disappointed. I was glad my wife was okay. And then a week or so later, we decided we'd walk in the neighborhood. And as we were walking throughout the neighborhood, there was this park that we knew about. And we went to the park that was nearby. And then all of a sudden, walking through the park, there was this little creek, and it was a gentle, relaxing, beautiful place. And the point here is that sometimes when there's uncertainty or difficult situations, normally there's going to be a silver lining. So given looking at the silver lining, today I want to focus in on COVID-19 and sponsorship and how we can deal with it, or one way to address it. So when it comes to COVID-19, that's created a situation where events are not happening now, and it's unlikely that they're going to happen in the foreseeable future. So that leads to concerns within the association and nonprofit world as to what should we do, where should we turn, and how should we react. So given the lack of events and the decline in revenue, sending out a standard prospectus is not really what we want to do. So what is it that we're supposed to do? So I have a surprise in the sense that I'm going to recommend to reach out to your sponsors and reach out now. My name is Louis Flax. My company is Flax Associates, and have been working with associations and nonprofits to step up from sponsorship to partnership since 2008. I had the opportunity to speak with 3 different individuals at companies that are actively involved in sponsoring associations. And their guidance was, you should be reaching out. Let me explain why. Let's first look at time. A few weeks ago, individuals on the corporate side were transitioning from their office to their home. They were busy trying to get acclimated, dealing with technology, dealing with different meetings, Zoom or WebEx, and they were overloaded. They were overwhelmed. It was not the right time. However, now things have changed. Now they are acclimated to being at home. They have less meetings or calls. So they do have time now, whereas a few weeks back they did not. So 1, they have the time. 2, when it comes to the corporate side, they realize they need to pivot. Sending out the same messages, the same information that they were sending out, say, 2 months ago, it's not relevant now. So they need to adjust. They need to react. They need to figure out what to offer, how to position their companies, and how to move forward. And they know that the same old messaging doesn't apply. So given this uncertainty, they're looking for solutions, they're looking for options, and they're struggling or they're wrestling with that. The third point is that when it comes to knowing a specific audience, within the association world, you know your audience. You or your colleagues are aware of the issues, their concerns, what they face, what they're dealing with, either through your listservs, through calls that you're taking, through communication with your board, so you have a real sense of the pulse of where they're at. This is of extreme value to the sponsor community because they're struggling and wrestling with the same issues in terms of where companies are at, where individuals are at, and how to address them. So you can be a valuable resource. If you're on calls with them and you can walk through or discuss what those top challenges are, how they're addressing them, where they're moving, and how they're moving forward, that's going to be a huge resource. And you're going to establish a relationship with that individual at that company. It's not going to be a sale right now. It's going to be a connection where you're a resource. You're working with them to help address and understand situations and problems that they face. You're going to be able to follow up when things move forward. Is that going to be in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, 6 months? I don't know. Yet when it's the right time and they're ready to move back and they're ready to step up, you're going to be in position to assist them. And picture this. When you're in a position to provide that assistance and value, you're going to be a trusted resource. When they view you as a trusted resource, when it comes time to allocating budget dollars, you're going to be the first one that they think of. If you don't do this, and you send out a standard prospectus, make calls, send out emails requesting sponsorship for specific virtual or other types of events, they're probably not going to respond. Not only are they not going to respond, you may lose your credibility with those individuals. So you know what you need to do. The question is, are you going to step up? My name is Lewis Flax with Flax Associates. You can reach me at LEWIS@Flax, F-L-A-X, Associates.com. Please add your comments down below, subscribe, hit like, and enjoy your day.